Today, we are going to learn a process that you are going to use every day in your life. And here with me is Heather Browning. She's joining me. Hi, Heather. Thanks so much. And today, literally, this is going to change the way you look at different situations, people, and it is going to take you to a whole nother level. So I'm really, really excited about it.
So what are we going to talk about?
We are talking about engaging, releasing, and connecting. And I want to give you the definitions. So let's start with engaging. To engage, establish a meaningful contact or connection with.
I love that. Connect with.
Yes.
What does it mean? Tell me what it means. Connect with.
So you're connecting with people. We connect with people every single day. We can't help it. When we walk out of our house, we connect with our neighbors, the postman. When we go to work, we connect with people there. I connect with people on Teams every day. We are connecting with people, places, things all the time.
So tell me a little bit more about engage. Like, what does it mean to engage with people? I know we talk to people every single day. We see people every single day. So what does it have to do with a process?
We have a choice. We have a choice how we're going to engage with people. Are we going to engage with them from a need situation or from a want situation? And we all know that the want situation is so different from the need situation.
That's interesting when you talk about it coming from a need or a want situation. So we're deciding at the moment of what we're going to do. Do you think it has anything to do with our background, or most of us, or I shouldn't say most of us, quite a few of us have a people-pleasing background? Do you think that has a lot to do with it?
Always. People-pleasing, always wanting everything to go great, perfection. That's a big thing right there, because everybody wants everything to go perfect, and they want to look perfect, and they dress perfect, and and then they want to make sure that everybody else is happy. And so they do it out of obligation, because I know that ever since I was a teenager, I've always wanted everybody to be happy around me. So I was making sure that I was pleasing everybody. Everybody, if somebody wanted to come over and borrow my shirt because they thought that my shirt was cool and they wanted to wear it to the dance, I took it to them. And, they wore my shirt to the dance. And my mom didn't like it, but hey, that's just one situation that I've been in, to where it really, that was out of a need. That was a need and a want all at the same time, to be honest.
Yeah, I got that. So let's think about another situation. If we look about trying to decide whether we are going to do something with somebody or for somebody because of a need or a want, let's bring this one. I call you up and I'm like, hey, Kelly, I'm moving this weekend. You have a truck. You have Tom who can help me lift heavy things. I need some boxes packed. I need some boxes moved. Can you help me? What are you going to do? That's an engagement. I'm coming to you to engage. I'm connecting with you. Tell me what's going on.
That is an engagement. That's definitely a reaction of, oh my gosh, absolutely. They need me. I need to figure out how I can help them. What day is this? This is Saturday. Okay, go to my calendar and it is full. I'm going to see a couple of friends. I'm going to see a brand new baby. we're going to dinner with friends that night. And my heart sinks. And then I go, then I have to decide. So I really, in that moment, decide that I'm either going to move everything around and help her, or I'm going to say no.
So I'm assuming your first inclination is to say, absolutely, I will be there for you, which is probably more of the obligatory nature of an engagement versus really what you really want to do.
It
So
is.
what I'm hearing from you is it all about decision?
It is. It's about deciding. About deciding what is good for you.
Mm.
What is good for you in that moment.
I don't know if we really take the time to really decide that, because we're such in a moment of wanting other people to like us or wanting to be expected to do the thing. So deciding, wow, that's pretty deep. Decide for yourself what you want to do in the moment.
Exactly. And then that takes us into the next section, which is release.
Releasing. All right. All right. So tell me about releasing. What does that mean?
Releasing. Releasing is allowing something or someone to move, act, or flow freely, to set free. OMG. To set free, literally. Like if you have to make a decision and you're not sure which way to go, and then you're like, okay, I've got to make this decision now. You decide, but you want to make sure that it's going to be it's going to be something easy that you can do. So you literally release the frustration, the everything that is holding you back, holding you accountable, basically.
I love that.
Mhm.
Releasing. I'm just thinking about the example that we gave with you're going to come and help me move,
Mhm.
and you've decided that it's not going to be something that you really want to do. And so you're going to have to tell me that you're not going to be there for me. So your theory and definition of releasing, how would that go? How would that conversation go?
If I knew that I could not change my plans and there was no way that I could do it, I would call her back and say, I'm sorry, but we have obligations during the day at night, and I cannot move anything. I can't help you move. What else can I help you with? I would actually ask. I can bring you some boxes. I probably would decide what is an alternative that I could help her with. What's an alternative?
I think it's great. I'd probably take it then. I love how releasing is sandwiched between engagement and connect, because to me it almost seems like that is a really important process of it. Once you have decided whether it was a want or need to do the thing that you're engaging in, then being able to release, maybe it's more like a releasing the guilt or releasing accountability for the reaction of how if you're going to not be able to help me move, how I might feel. So that momentarily releasing of those feelings, that sets you free.
Oh, it is the most important thing. This is the most important process. That's why it's in the center.
So tell me how do I release?
Basically, whatever feeling, words, I mean, really, anything that comes up, put it in a bubble and release it. Just imagine it. Like the other day, I have really been working on this, and I thought, okay, what is it that is really not making me happy? Really pissing me off. And because when tell you, when I get angry, I mean, you can feel it because I think that my body shudders. And I knew that I had to get past it. So I thought, okay, my frustration, my anger, my disappointment, those were the words that were coming up. So during my conversation with the person that I was talking to, I put all those words in a bubble. I just imagined them floating away. And it was like instantaneous. Instantaneous. And I have seen it happen with people, situations, at my job. It has completely changed the way I communicate with people.
I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that most definitely. All right, so let's move on. Last one is connect. What's the definition of connect?
The definition of connect is bring together or into contact so that a real link is established. Wow. A real link. That's what it's all about.
What does that mean?
A real link is really bringing together everything and allowing it to be easy in your life. It where you are truly present, connecting from the heart to places, situations, so that you can experience joy.
Experience joy. Okay, so Kelly, tomorrow, let's see how I can take this process into account in my life. So tomorrow, I'm at work and I'm walking down the hallway and I see Joe Bob, and he is standing there with a little smirk on his face that he always has. What am I going to do? How am I going to apply this engage, release, and connect process?
Basically, you're going to say hello, and he may say hello and he may not. And if he says hello back, you keep walking. And if he responds and says something else, then you're going to actually probably put that smirk. I mean, if you can't do it in that moment, but the smirk, like if you see the smirk and you're walking towards him, pop that smirk in a bubble and let it go, because that means that he's got something going on that you don't know. He's going to say something to you that's either going to make you laugh or going to make you angry. You don't know. So take that smirk, pop it in a bubble, and let it go as quick as you see it. And it's all about consistency. Mm-hmm. I consistently do it in my day. If I find that I've got somebody that I'm walking towards and they're looking at me with no reaction, no, I'm about to say hello to you, no, I don't even want to acknowledge that you're walking by me, and yet I say hello to them, yes, I'm going to still say hello to them. And if they say hello back, that's awesome. And if not, I keep walking. But it's about really deciding in the moment. Are there feelings that are coming up? Pop them in a bubble. Let them go. And then if they interact with you anymore, then you're coming from a clear, connecting from the heart with them. And you're going to be joyful whether they are or not. And you're going to leave an impression on them whether you know it or
not. Love it. And I'm going to go about my day because I'm going to choose to engage or not. I'm going to release what I need to do. And I'm going to connect from a far different way so that maybe, just maybe, I can have a little bit more joy in my life. Because I got to tell you, joy is something I think we all are looking for. And I think it's elusive.
yes.
And this is probably one of the processes that I'm going to use more and more, and probably will get easier over time in order to find more joy in my life. So I don't have to, I can set myself free from doing some things that I probably don't want to do.
Right. And I've been fighting with this for so long, and searching for joy and saying, yes, I'm going to be joyful, and I'm going to be happy and joyful. And until I found this process, it just didn't happen. And I kept going. I know that I always have to engage with people. So I've got to engage, and then releasing. That's why it's in the middle. Release. anything that you're feeling, and then connect. And once you connect from the heart, there's, I mean, it just melts. It melts you, and it probably will melt the person that you're talking to or the situation. It could go your way or it couldn't go your way, but you will feel so different after you have done this process. So, this is it. You're going to engage, you're going to release, and you're going to connect. And you're going to keep this as a repetition in your life to make sure that you find the joy that you have always wanted. This is why it's important to be you today. We'll see you in the next episode. Loving you totally rocks.